Hey guys, happy spring. I wanted to give a quick video update. It seemed a little easier when I sit down and create updates. When I write them, it takes me forever because I want to be thorough, and then they get super duper long. So I decided to spare us all and do a quick video update, let you guys know what's going on in our lives. So, in February, I had a biopsy. Many of you know that probably already, but I went to the hospital in Miami. They did a brain biopsy. They pulled 4 pieces of tissue. It went fine. My recovery was fine. Although I still have little spots on my head from where they drilled screws. Isn't that great? I didn't know that was happening. Um, Thankfully, I didn't know. But they put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws in my head, like literally just screwed them right in to my skull. And but they used it as a navigation system because they were using like MRI technology for my surgery, and so they want to make sure they're in the right place, and so that's what they did, thankfully. Um, and it went fine. We got our results back, and it's still a grade 2 oligodendroglioma brain tumor. So there's another spot of it. It's in 2 spots. It looks like it's about 5 or 6 millimeters in one spot, and I almost said centimeters, not centimeters. 5 or 6 millimeters in one spot, and then about 2 millimeters in another spot, but they're still the same grade, which with brain tumors, that's a really big deal because you can have a grade 1 and it never graduate to grade 2. You can have grade 2 and it never graduate to a grade 3. So it doesn't work in the same, it's not like a stage. The number is not a stage, it's a grade, and it's graded based on the rate at which it grows. So we're thankful for that. We're also in the market for a new neuro-oncologist in the Texas area, because the one that I saw last was the one that told me that it was 100% a grade 3, and she could tell that from the MRI, and that's why I needed to start chemo and radiation right away. So really thankful that God speaks to us and interacts with us, and we did not go ahead and straight do that. She wanted us to go ahead and move your family to Dallas for 6 weeks, and you can just start chemo right away. So anyways, we're thankful that God interacts with us, and we didn't do that. So right now we're still kind of where we're at. We haven't had any official medical treatment. I'm literally just depending on God to speak to me. Right now we're at very maintenance. There are a couple of treatments that I could try. There are some risks involved, and so we're praying about it, but we'll just see. Either way, I know that I'm in good hands, and that God sees me and is actively involved in my life and actively pursuing me and my heart. So I trust him, and we're going to be okay. So right now we're just living life according to that. Which looks like February, Nate taught in Orlando, in YWAM base in Orlando in a Bible school. And then he also taught in Wiley, Texas, in a Bible school there. And then he flew back to Florida. And then from there, we drove back to Texas. And then he flew back to Orlando last month and taught for about 10 days in the same Bible school on a different subject. And so after that last trip, and we had been, January, February, we drove to Florida, and then back from Florida, and then we were bouncing all over the place. So, and after that last one, Nate was just like, I miss you guys too bad, and we can't do this anymore. We have to travel as a family no matter where we go. So we packed up and drove to Louisville. Kentucky. Louisville. I've been told that you have to say it like there's something in your mouth and you're trying to talk around it. So it's not Louisville, as I would want to call it. It's Louisville, Kentucky. So that's where we are. That's where we spent the last week. Today is Friday, and Nate's finishing up his last teaching, about 2 hours worth of teaching this morning. And he's been teaching in the Gospels. And if he has the time, once he gets through Mark, wait, not Mark, he's gone through those already. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Yeah, once he finishes John, he's going to be doing a bit of Christian life, and he'll be talking about the Talmudim and what it looks like to be a true disciple of Christ. So after that, we will travel driving. You can see this is where we are. Beautiful, beautiful Kentucky. Kids back there playing on a playground. It's spring here, and it's so pretty to see all the flowers and all sorts of fun stuff. Little wild strawberries in the grass that Nora likes to chew up and spit out immediately. But she never gives up. She's yet to give up. She just is hoping to find a sweet one. And she's yet to find it, but she hasn't given up. Anyways, that's where we are. And from here, we're going to head to Tennessee. And we'll spend a couple of days there as a family. Just kind of decompressing a bit and good family time. Nate grew up in Tennessee, so we'll get to go to his hometown, and he'll get to show us, where he grew up in a little town there. So we're excited about that. Otherwise, in March, I started in our office, working in one of our office jobs at YWAM Tyler. I'm working in admissions. Twice a week, Nate will homeschool the kids, and I will work in admissions and help admit people. And I love it. I really do. I get to interact with not only the people in the office, but potential students, people who have applied, or people who are just curious about, YWAM Tyler. And I get to talk to them about it, interact with them. And we make phone calls, and we pray for people who would want to do a DTS, YWAM's prerequisite school, the discipleship training school. And I get to talk to them about it and how it changed my life when I did it, and what God has done in my life. So it's cool. It's a good fit for me because I really love interacting with people. And as a homeschool mom that lives in the country and doesn't drive a huge amount, it's been good for me to get out and have more personal interaction. And I love that because I've been wanting for a while to be able to interact with people in a bigger way, and share my testimony more and really share the goodness of God. And so people wondering about what steps to take in their life, I get to say, hey, listen, God's trustworthy. Listen to his voice. Maybe YWAM's a good fit for you, and maybe it's not, but it's an honor to be able to speak into the lives, like have that opportunity to speak into lives of other people. And that's been really good. It's been really good. I love it. So, other than that, we're just kind of hanging out, every day, asking Jesus to take the brain tumor out of my head, but at the same time having to trust him and depend on him every day, because as we do, and that's how we survive, and we love it. Yeah, I think that's the update of our lives. Yeah, it only took me 10 minutes. And you sat there for 10 minutes and watched it, so bless you. Okay, well, God bless you guys. We pray for you. If there's anything specific that we could pray for you for, just please let me know. Send an email, send a text message, Facebook message, call me, beep me. If you want to reach me, just let us know. We love you guys, and if anything new happens, we'll let you know. Y'all have a great day, and God bless.